When they were in university, Zhang Xinyan, the most prominent young master of a top-tier noble family in the capital, unilaterally broke off his engagement with Yu Yanzu, the daughter of the Yu family, just to stay loyal to his beloved White Moonlight. The scandal swept across the entire capital, spreading widely everywhere. Yu Yanzu became the target of gossip and ridicule among people. Unable to bear strange stares and groundless taunts, she was utterly disheartened and went abroad alone to heal her broken heart, cutting off all contact with her old social circle in the capital. As years went by, Yu Yanzu gradually let go of past sorrows. She met her sincere husband Gu Yanheng overseas, built warm family with him and gave birth to their lovely daughter and Anna. Leading a peaceful and happy life, this time her father was suddenly hospitalized in the ICU due to severe illness. Worried about her family, Yu Yanzu rushed back home with her daughter in a hurry without making thorough arrangements. Her husband Gu Yanheng had returned to the capital earlier on business, so they failed to travel together. Unexpected troubles happened one after another on the journey. Her luggage was damaged by the airline, and her assistant was stuck in a traffic jam. She had no choice but to stay in the airport lounge with her little daughter. When she was about to contact her family, she was summoned to a designated restroom by the airport broadcast. On the way, she was spotted by Zhang Xinyan, who was handling affairs. Catching sight of his former fiancé after many years, Zhang Xinyan was filled with mixed emotions. Learning her name was Yu Yanzu, he thought of old ties and immediately ordered his personal assistant to go forward and offer help, choosing to leave in advance to avoid meeting her himself. Zhang Xinyan's assistant was efficient and quickly settled all troubles for Yu Yanzu. Soon after, Gu Yanhianji's assistant rushed to the airport to pick them up. The group headed straight for the Yu family mansion. Upon arriving, Yu Yanzu hurried to the hospital to visit her father, who fortunately recovered steadily without life-threatening danger. At the hospital, she met her elder sister Yukaiki, who had been staying with their parents all along. Her sister repeatedly mentioned that the Zhang family had grown increasingly powerful in recent years, sighing that Yu Yanzu could have enjoyed supreme status if the engagement had not been broken off. Yu Yanzu had long looked past old grudges, calmly saying that she lived a contented life abroad and had no desire for the vanity of noble circles in the capital. Although their father still felt upset about her leaving home in anger in the past and acted cold on the surface, he doted deeply on his granddaughter Enanon and in his heart. Later, Yu Yanzu went shopping with her family. As she had not returned to the capital for years, old acquaintances were greatly surprised to see her elegant, composed appearance. She accidentally ran into her childhood acquaintance Roning. The two families were equally well minus often they had grown up together. Back then, the Zhang family had hesitated between the two families before finally deciding on the Yu family's marriage proposal. After reunion, Ruan teased her and told her that Zhang Xinyan's beloved White Moonlight was a female dancer he met at the school anniversary of Yu Yanzu's elder sister, for whom he had kept a secret crush for many years. Madame Zhang also appeared nearby and warmly invited the whole Yu family to dine at a famous private restaurant in the capital. Considering the long-term business cooperation between the two families, Yu Yanzu could not refuse politely and agreed to the invitation. During the dinner, Madame Zhang repeatedly brought up the broken engagement and felt extremely guilty, insisting on calling Zhang Xinyan to apologize in person. However, Zhang Xinyan flatly refused on the excuse of heavy work. Acting distant and cold, Yu Yanzu stopped her calmly, stating clearly that she already had a happy family and the old engagement was merely a commercial agreement between families, which was all in the past. Her calm and dignified words left Madame Zhang speechless. It was accidentally revealed during the meal that Yu Yanzu returned home alone with her daughter, while her husband had not come to visit her parents -law, which made Madame Zhang have ulterior thoughts. Unwilling to stay for socializing, Yu Yanzu took her daughter in the courtyard and happened to meet Zhang Xinian's assistant again. She then learned that Zhang Xinian had already been in the restaurant, but deliberately avoided seeing her. Regret flooded Zhang Xinian's heart the moment he knew the truth. He hurried to the private room only to find that all members of the Yu family had left, missing the chance to meet her face to face. Soon afterwards, the Zhang family sent out formal banquet invitations, separately inviting Yu Yanzu and her husband, as well as the Yu family members, intending to create opportunities for them to meet again. Yu Yanzu discussed the invitation with Gu Yanheng via video call. Gu Yanheng agreed to attend and promised to come back to reunite with his wife and daughter soon. On the banquet night, Yu Yanzu attended the party on time. Her lively daughter soon made friends with other children and went to play in the back garden. While socializing at the party, Yu Yanzu chatted with Ruan Ning and learned more about Zhang Xinyan's persistent longing for his white moonlight. Worried about her daughter who had been out for a long time, she hurried to the back garden and accidentally saw a shocking scene. Zhang Xinyan, once the arrogant noble young master in the capital, knelt on one knee gently, holding the hand of the tearful little girl softly, asking in a low voice who her mother was. Hearing her mother's call, An ran happily towards Yu Yanzu and introduced her mother to Zhang Xinyan. Facing Yu Yanzu again after years, Zhang Xinyan looked flustered and shy, full of complicated feelings. Just then, Gu Yanheng arrived in time. Tall, upright and cold-tempered, he immediately protected his wife and daughter beside him. Only at this moment did Zhang Xinyan fully confirm that the elegant woman in front of him was the former fiancé he had hurt cruelly. He finally realized that the woman he had helped at the airport was exactly her, and countless mischances filled his heart with endless regret. Gu Yanheng disliked his wife getting entangled with past affairs, so he took his family to leave politely. On the way back, he was overwhelmed with jealousy, minding extremely about any intersection between Yu Yanzu and Zhang Xinyan, acting childish and possessive, which made Yu Yanzu both helpless and amused. Memories of her youth flooded into Yu Yanzu's mind quietly at night. Long before the engagement was settled, she had spent a short day as Zhang Xinyan's temporary girlfriend at the school anniversary. At that time, Zhang Xinyan was gentle and considerate, winning the heart of the young and ignorant Yu Yanzu. Yet he fell in love at first sight with a dancing girl performing on stage during the party, completely ignoring Yu Yanzu beside him. Heartbroken and sad, she left silently back then. She never expected a family engagement would bring them together again. Yet what waited for her was only his decisive breakup for another woman. He even refused to meet her, leaving her to bear all public criticism and humiliation alone. The next day, Gu Yanheng prepared generous gifts and accompanied Yu Yanzu to visit her parents formally. Unexpectedly, they met Zhang Xinyan, who came to discuss business cooperation at home. Gu Yanheng looked displeased instantly and showed his strong desire to protect his wife in words, declaring his status as her husband openly. During the conversation, Zhang Xinyan could no longer hide his obsession of many years. He confessed that he broke off the engagement just because he did not know his fiancée was Yu Yanzu, pouring out his belated regret, and even claimed that Gu Yanheng had separated him from his destined lover. His improper words froze the whole room in silence. Yu Yanzu stated firmly and calmly that past hurts could never be erased, and all public opinions and grievances were her real experiences. She already had a harmonious and happy family and had completely let go of all past feelings. She pointed out that Zhang Xinyan's so-called deep love was only regret after losing what he had, and he had never truly cared about her feelings. After that, Yu Yanzu decided to cut off all ties with the capital full of sad memories. Soon, the whole family returned overseas and chose to settle down there permanently, never planning to come back again. From then on, Zhang Xinyan was trapped in endless remorse. Though he later accepted arranged marriages as his family wished and took over huge family power unwell smoothly, he could never get back the sincere heart he had abandoned casually. People always say belated affection is worthless. The true love he once discarded recklessly became an eternal regret that he could never make up for in his whole life.